Okay, perfect.
Hello, Christine.
Hi. So what we wanted to just launch our new site, which is called Failure to Launch. And we just wanted to introduce ourselves. So I'm Christine Friend, and you are?
I'm Matt Halfin.
And we both work with young people. And we basically wanted to do this little video just to ask the question, why the hell should anybody who's in their 20s and thinking about launching into independent life or the world of work listen to us two, basically? So do you have any thoughts on why people should be interested in listening to what we've got to say about their careers and their life, basically?
So, I guess the reason we chose the name Failure to Launch is, for me at least, it spoke to my sense or my question. Like, given that I had all the sort of the things that you're meant to have had by the time you left university, I had all the grades, the GCSEs, the A levels, the top university. Why is it? And this is the question I wanted to pose. Why is it still taken both of us in very different ways, 20 years to get to a point where we finally feel that we are at home with ourselves, we are doing work that we love in a way that makes sense to us, and that we are still finding, I think that's true for both of us, that the balance between kind of purpose and earning a living and having a lifestyle that we really want to, but it feels so much closer than it ever has been over that period. And we want to ask the question, like, does it need to be that way? Is it inevitable that it's going to take 20 years to find your way to that place? Or is there a way that you can kind of get eyes for that much sooner? And from the work that we both do with students coming out of university and even younger than that, we believe wholeheartedly the answer is 100% yes. There is no need to wait 20 years for that to happen. Like, you can start that way right from the get-go. So on our channel, we want to create a space where we share, I guess, what's true for us, what we're seeing, what other people seeing, what are other inspiring people seeing, that can help you discover that for yourself sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and I think that what we both have been discussing in the young people that we've been meeting and coaching and seeing is that we are in the grip of not COVID-19, but a different sort of pandemic, right? The pandemic of standing on the precipice of their life, and which should be full of potential and excitement, and seeing their anxiety, their depression, their shoulds versus what they want. Whose ideas of life are they actually following? And they're completely confused, stuck, and depressed by the whole prospect of, what's coming up. And we know that it doesn't have to be that way. And that's what we want to speak to. And that's what we want to help people with, to launch them into their lives with that feeling of, I'm okay, I'm full of potential, I'm ready for this, and I'm up for the challenge, basically. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be talking about a different topic to do with careers, to do with life, to do with their parents, to do with living independently, living a life that you love. We're going to be looking at all of those sorts of topics, just us and with other people. Yeah?
100%.
Perfect. Okay. So, keep following us. Look for more stuff if you're interested in anything to do with how to get your feet off the launch pad and actually get yourself moving into your life, basically.
Yeah. You will
Yeah?
not be failing to launch after you've listened to what we and others have to say. We're gonna ignite you. We're gonna give you the fuel that you need to get started in life with both feet.
Yeah, and the one thing that we both know is that we won't be handing out a lot of tools, tips, tricks that are, your top 10 tips for getting the best job. We will be looking at much deeper, more profound ways of living your life that are nothing to do with any of those things, which we both know, although we've searched for a long time, have never helped us in the way that other things have.
Yeah, we are fully qualified in how to no longer listen to how-tos and follow that internal guidance system that is already plumbed in right from the moment you're born, that you can trust and rely on, and it's there for you. And if you can just free yourself up to listen for that, you're going to do great.
Yeah, and we're also fully, fully qualified to talk about failure in life and careers and successes in life and careers. We've done the whole lot. We've run the whole gamut. You've had the advantage of all the Oxford and degrees and stuff, and I've had none of those advantages, and we've still ended up in more or less the same place, which we could both now say is, a happy, quiet, peaceful place. But it took us far too long to get there, is what we're really saying.
Yeah, and we're certainly not sitting there saying we've got it all sorted now. I am looking for work. I've been running my own business for the past couple of years, and that's just not feasible after COVID. So I'm very much, I think both of us are talking from the position of people who are still feeling their way and constantly adapting and evolving to find a new way to express what we want to be doing with our lives, but without the kind of the fear and the insecurity and the sense that we should be doing something else. We've tried to doing something else, and we know that isn't going to be helpful.
Yeah.
So what we
And
hope to
although Yeah, and although we're old enough to be your parents, we're basically going to be telling you the stuff your parents won't, because they're trapped in their own fear of what success looks like, how life should be lived, what you should do to do well. And we're not trapped by those things anymore. So we have the freedom to tell you what your parents won't.
right on.
Okay, perfect. All right, we'll see you next time.